live in a world now where dating has gone completely out of control, but that's totally fine, right? I mean, if you have somebody that treats you badly or does not treat you well, or they don't seem to want you, even if they said they did, which I find is very rare for me, I don't usually get that, but even if they say they want you and then they don't want you, whatever the reason, that's okay, right? Because the reason why that's okay is because we want people that are always going to be nice, that are always going to be friendly. I mean, if you're going to be someone that does that, then what does that say more about you, right? It's not like it affects me because I'm not doing that to that person. I'm not treating them any bad sort of way. It's their reflection on themselves for being the way they are with me, right? It's not like I'm not doing anything wrong. So to me, it's not something that's a major concern. I know you're like, well, that's the rudest thing you could do. Why would you do that? And most people will say these stories are very hard on them or whatever. I quickly bounce back. Well, first of all, I'm married to a beautiful woman, so to me it's not a huge deal. But I quickly bounce back because I know that, in general, dating has to be mutual. And if somebody's going to do that, I mean, obviously, if he asked me out again or whatever, I would say yes, only because he might have had a reason for what he did. Not to say that he did, and not to say that that's a good thing to do, but some people have a reason, right? Maybe the reason was, that it was a bad time, or he had something really pressing, or he had a bad day. But in general, I think, if you see someone that's like that, usually the common thing to do would be to completely ignore them and never talk to them again. I'm probably never going to see him again, so it's not a huge deal. But and I know it was a horrible thing, but I really think, people can be forgiven. It's not a huge deal. I'm still going to look and still going to try to find people to date. I'm not going to be too concerned, and for whatever reason he did that, and that's okay. I don't judge him. Many people do things for certain reasons. Maybe they regret, or maybe he really genuinely thought he was going to come back and he didn't. I don't know. I just feel like it's silly, I'm going to be a huge celebrity, but not everybody is keen on that. Not everyone cares, right? And I'm respectful of that. I don't need people to bend over backwards for me or treat me like a king as Marco. If they don't want to, for whatever reason, maybe I hurt him in the past. Maybe he was overweight before and he felt that I mean, I can go through many things, right? Maybe he was overweight before and he never got treated well by good-looking people. Or maybe he doesn't know he's good-looking. You never know, right? Or maybe he had a partner. I don't know. Anyway, totally enjoyed the show, guys. Bye. Da, 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 da. I can't make excuses for him, darling, but no.